First Alert Weather with meteorologist Julia Blanchett.
We have two main topics of conversation today. The first of those topics being the warm temperatures, abnormal warmth, about 10 degrees above our average temperatures today. You're expected to reach 92 in Grand Junction, the Cortez area about 89, off towards Denver 82, and our surrounding states are all expected to be in the 80s, 90s, and 100s. We're under a high pressure ridge, but that high pressure ridge won't be here for long. It is weakening, so we have a bigger topic to talk about. Why is our high pressure ridge weakening, and what does that mean for us in the near future? This is a look at your live tropical storm radar, and yeah, tropical storms, those are here, and it's officially hurricane and storm season as of for the Pacific. It's not June 1st yet, so the Atlantic Ocean hasn't quite started their tropical storm season, but the Eastern Pacific Ocean has a tropical storm named Alvin, the first tropical storm of our calendar year, and it's moving northwest at roughly 10 miles an hour. The maximum sustained wind speeds within this are about 50 miles an hour, but as it moves northwest, it's actually in warmer water right now. It'll start to pass through cooler water, which will help it become a lot less significant. And it will also start to bring some remnant storms to the southwestern United States, and that includes us right here in western Colorado. We'll start to get those remnants from that storm system, even though that storm system won't be very impactful. We're supposed to get, again, some spin-off thunderstorms and rain all the way across our state. That comes in hot on Monday with a 60% chance of probability. On Tuesday, you're expecting a 30% chance of probability, and we're pushing that clear into Wednesday with a 20% chance of probability. So all three of these days are expected to have a lot of moisture associated with them, and that means we're actually supposed to help our drought. We won't probably move any of our conditions out of the way. We're still considered in a severe drought, but we should make a good dent at least, and that's something to be excited for. The futurecast clouds and precipitation show us some rain starting for us here on Sunday about 6 p.m. It's mostly for the high country. Showers are possible down in the valleys, of course, but the main wave we're concerned about. I mentioned that the southwestern United States could see some storm spin-off from that tropical storm, and that's exactly why we're seeing that storm system originate from the southwestern corner. It'll start to rise up and eventually bring us some rain towards Grand Junction and towards all of western Colorado. And it's not short-lived. We'll have showers on and off all the way through Monday, well into Tuesday, but a lot of rain along I-70. So if you're traveling, that's something you might want to know. Some sleet mixture up near Rocky Mountain National Park and near the northern and central mountains. A lot of storm activity towards the Denver area, and a lot of that even consisting of thunderstorms. So tons of activity moving around, and we could even see some hail mixed in there. But for us in the valleys, we're primarily going to see rain, and we're hoping to get a good amount since we've been so abnormally dry and had such an anticlimactic winter. But in the meantime, if we jump back towards what you can expect for today and the 2 days to follow, it's nothing but warmth. So don't worry about any storms until your new week rolls around. You're looking at about 92 in Grand Junction, 93 in Delta today, 87 in Montrose later this afternoon, and 89 in Cortez. And then your low temperatures, you're expecting 62 in Grand Junction, 57 in Delta, 55 in Montrose, and about 48 in Cortez. In just a moment, I'll show you your 7-day forecast so you can expect again for the next 7 days.
As an emergency room physician, I worked in level 1 trauma centers for years. I know what happens back there. One ambulance after another, with injured patients and lives that are changed forever. I understand. I took care of those people. Thank you. Now, as an attorney, my team and I care for the same people, but in a different way, working to get our clients' lives back to normal. If you've been injured, our medical and legal expertise provides a unique advantage. Ramos Law. What makes us different makes us better.
We've already talked about that pattern for the next 7 days, but 92 degrees on your Friday, and then you're moving to 95 by Saturday. Sunday, 98 degrees, nearing triple digits. That's extremely warm for our point in the year. And then we have that rain moving in, which will cool us down by a lot, which is definitely needed. The Montrose area also having moisture in the near future with a cool down associated with it, but about 87 degrees and 89 tomorrow, 91 by Sunday. Delta is going to be way up in the 90s as well. Saturday and Sunday are expected to see 95 degrees both days, and that means we're supposed to move to the 80s and then the 70s once we reach the rain, so it cools us down. But we have a warm day in store today in Cortez as well. 89 degrees turns to 90 on Saturday, and then by Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we'll definitely cool down as we expect that moisture. But I mentioned the moisture starts in the southwestern portion of the United States, and that's why Cortez has a 70% chance for rain above other locations.